About 178 accessions of traditional vegetables were officially transmitted to the World Vegetable Center Benin by a delegation of the University of Abomey-Calavi, represented by the Laboratory of Genetics, Biotechnology and Seed Science, to strengthen conservation measures. These include traditional seeds such as Fotete, Amaranthus cruentus, Gombo, Abelmoschus esculentus, Beaumont, Solanum acrocarpum, collected across the phytogeographic zones in Benin. For the director, Mr. Victor Afari Sefa, this is a major activity of the center since the seed represents an important resource for end users and research in general.
Now, as you know, the center works across the entire value chain of vegetables, right away from the germplasm itself all the way through seed production, through agronomy, post-harvest, nutrition. So we work across the entire vegetable value chain. However, seeds seem to be the foundation of our R&D trusts, and to get good seeds you need to start with a germplasm collection. So it is important that we collect germplasm from diverse ranges. As we know, we are aware some species of plants are becoming extinct. So it is important that we collect germplasm, continue to collect it and store it in our gene bank to be able to use it for our own breeding programs and for that of others, and provide services to others worldwide.
Indeed, the conservation of these genetic resources is part of the TAVI, Taiwan Africa Vegetable Initiative project, which comes at the right time to strengthen the seed system, particularly in terms of traditional vegetables. Several objectives are targeted to achieve the expected results.
The objective of these collecting missions are that we want to safeguard and to rescue about 4,800 accessions of the traditional African vegetables. Second, to make these materials available for breeding nutritious and climate resilient varieties. And number three is that these collecting missions and the different studies on crop-wide relatives and land races will help us to map the domestication routes of some of these traditional African vegetables.
Obviously, these objectives are part of the portfolio of the Laboratory of Genetics, Biotechnology and Seed Science, which works to ensure that resource conservation policies are beneficial for producers across Africa.
The sharing of the duplicate of our collection this morning with World Veg is part of our willingness to increase the capacity of our country to save and safeguard the genetic resources that we have. And particularly the focus was put this morning on traditional vegetables. By doing so, our expectation is to have our seeds well conserved to be used in future research at national level for all institutions in Benin, but also get into the necessary arrangements for sharing with other organizations that will, I would say, meet the requirements of our country in terms of access and benefit sharing.
This step is only the first of many. Several other collections and seed management activities are planned.
This is the first batch of material that we are receiving from our partner, University of Abomey-Calavi, represented by the Genetics, Biotechnology and Seed Science Laboratory. So the next step will be that more collecting missions will be organized in fall 2021 and in 2022. And then these collected materials will be regenerated. It means that seeds will be multiplied and more resources will be available for distribution to stakeholders.
The TAVI Initiative aims to collect, characterize and share 4,800 local varieties relative to 25 traditional vegetables in Eswatini, Tanzania, Madagascar and Benin, which are hotspots of plant biodiversity in Africa. This will be achieved in the framework of the Access and Benefit Sharing Protocol.